I have a dog, a daughter, and a cup of coffee. I told my daughter not to give the dog coffee. What does she do? She gives the dog a cup of coffee. Now I got a dead dog, a dumb daughter, and no stinking coffee.
That's really funny.
Is that funny? I did not make it up.
I love it. I feel like I've heard it before, but it felt new when I heard it from you. So
I told you last week. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I didn't hear it from you.
Wait, it's not that deep. Okay,
Cool.
are we going?
Yeah.
Okay. Mia, I'm so excited to have you on Not That Deep.
It's like so weird when you're taking the lead because usually I take the lead.
You're definitely more dominant, but I think that it's good for you to be in a more submissive role.
100%.
Like, I think it's fresh.
We all need to flex both ways.
Mia, so before we get into like why we're here, who you are to me, I have a gift for you.
Dana, I have a gift for you.
That's literally crazy. I wonder who should go first.
Why? You should go first.
Okay, as in I give it to you first?
Yeah.
Okay, please close your eyes.
Okay. Should I put my hands out?
Yes, and do not open them.
I won't, I promise.
I hate when you're like, give strict instructions. Okay. Wait, are they closed? Okay.
Wait, I watched such a funny video the other day of this bake shop where everyone was blindfolded in the bakery, and then
I'm waiting until you finish your story to give it to you.
And then they ranked all of the bakers with how accurately they could ice their cupcakes.
Mia, you just showed me this video. You just Mia, like
I didn't see the gift. I swear.
Mia, you just showed me this video.
I showed you the other night at dinner. I forgot, but it was so hysterical because the girl that started 3 weeks ago, she did like a dot of icing.
I know you love that video. Because that says you relate to
Okay, hand me the gift.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, wait, I'm going to guess what it is. It feels like a halter.
Okay, that's fun to guess it.
What is it? It's felty. It's some type of clothing. Is it a dog? Something for the dog?
On the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes.
Okay.
Ready?
Is it lingerie?
Well,
is it
you have
cheap
to put
lingerie?
you have to put it on, so I hope it's lingerie. Ready?
It's a tank top.
3, 2,
2,
1.
Oh my God, we have matching ones!
Can we
way.
put it on?
Wait, later. It's not going to look
Mia.
these blues are conflicting. Color theory.
Mia, I really had a vision of us doing the pod.
Okay,
in the juicy shirts.
fine. Wait, Dana, I am obsessed with this. Their quality has changed.
Are you wearing a bra?
Yes.
Okay, can we just try it? And if you're that uncomfy, we don't have to do it.
Okay, but do I have to change right
yeah,
here?
Chris will close his eyes. No,
I don't care about Chris.
That's
the
not
camera.
For free.
We're on
Your
camera.
We don't do that for free.
Okay,
we'll be right back.
only OnlyFans.
Chris, turn around. Oops, sorry. Let's see.
Let me pre-open it a little bit.
Guys, so what you just missed is like me and Mia putting on our juicy tops. And so I'll go more into juicy Jews. So guys, Mia, do you want me to do the backstory of this?
Yeah. While I like attempt to open my gift.
Yeah,
That's gonna suck compared to yours.
ASMR. So when I was walking to Long Island Railroad a few weeks ago.
The lure.
Oh
no, you were supposed to close your eyes.
But you didn't tell me to close my eyes.
I know, I messed up.
And that's really sweet.
Okay, we're just gonna cut to the chase.
Let's cut to the chase. Oh.
These were for Grandma Claire.
That is so sweet.
They didn't come in time for the Shivah. My plan was to eat them at the Shivah together and share them with everyone.
This is so special. Malamars are not a certified sponsor of the show. But
they're really hard to find.
I know. I don't know where she would shop, but oh my God, these are so special. I'm going to put these here. If we get sued, it's okay. Wait, what if after this, like 2 different brands reached out to us?
Juicy
Malamars and Juicy.
Oh my God, wait, I just had a Malamar, Malik.
Oh my God, Mia, that's your boyfriend's name.
Blah, blah.
You guys, wait, can I tell them what I did at the Shivah by accident?
Sure.
Okay, so I was introducing, well, I actually haven't talked to you about it.
Wait, yeah, what happened? He told me this.
Someone, you're like, I know what you're saying.
Well, no, I'm actually, you might surprise me for once.
So someone came over to a group of people talking, which us, I mean, we're gonna talk about us and Shiva. It's a topic
We go
can't
hand in hand.
resist, but
Hire us for your Shiva.
if
We
you
we could create actually an incredible business where you and I are bridesmaids or Shiva attendants for hire. I'm serious. We know how to work a room. We can be optimistic in times of like we can match the vibe on happy times or sad times. We can uplift people. We're wholesome. We give like twin energy. It's great.
I do think that like our energy around a Shiva is something that is typically missing. At Grandma Claire's Shiva, I think 8 people came up to me and said, "This is the most fun Shiva I've ever been to."
That's when you know it's a win.
But Mia, like that's because both of us were there.
And it's also because both of us were there, but also the conditions in which she passed. You know, she was an older woman who was sick for a long time. If it's a death that's more sudden, it's like very tragic and not nearly as uplifting. But it should be a celebration of life. We're all gonna die.
We specialize in Shivas for those 85 plus.
Yeah. I mean, we're still good at the ones 85 and under.
Yeah, whatever. Mia, like,
okay, wait, so what
Mia,
happened?
Similar to how people like look for open houses like to go to for fun. Like
we're stalking the temple bulletin, the life cycle event announcements.
Yeah, we're like going to the patch. But so those us at a Shiva. So my family friend walked up to a group of us that were talking. I was talking to a couple of our friends, and you were not there. And I introduced Kevin, who's our friend's
babe
husband. That's our babe. I was like, "Oh, this is Carly's husband, Kevin, and this is Mia's husband, Malik."
How did he react?
He kind of was super smooth. He let me recognize that I made the mistake. He wasn't like, "Dana."
He's not like, "I'm not her husband."
No. And he was so proud too. Like he didn't question it for a second.
He's like, "I'm her future husband."
I kind of started freaking out because I was already overheated.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing the turtleneck
The
and
views
the
from the Shiva were so great. Like that view of, I don't like Murray Hill, but like to be up there and see the view of the East River was really nice.
The Shiva views were amazing. But I just think like the vibes, and I was so happy that
you did great.
Thank you, Mia. Yeah,
you
guys,
really did.
I made a speech at the Shiva, and I look over and Mia's sister's just like recording me as if I'm at like a stand-up
She's like
show.
neurodivergent, like holding the camera in a very particular angle. And then wait, in my family group chat, my mom was like, "Send the videos of Dana and Kayla, like their speeches." And then Emily's like, "Why? Like, are you gonna like watch it again?"
Oh.
But I guess my mom just like wanted to have it on record.
I love your mom.
She says hi.
Hi. We could FaceTime her. No, I was so grateful.
She's sick right now.
With what?
I don't know. I think I got her sick, honestly.
Okay. HIPAA. HIPAA. So I see Emily's recording. And at first I was like, "Oh my God, that's so funny." And then I thought, I'm so grateful for that.
It's a memory. That's what it is. It's all about the memories.
You're always good about like taking photos though and like kind of like capturing the moment, capturing the vibes.
It's so funny you say that. I will capture like random things, but lately I've been realizing like how much off the grid I am. The more you've become on the grid, the more I become off the grid.
We're almost in a push-pull.
We are.
Like when I pull the rope, you get pulled with me.
I'm down for that, Dana. It's been like that for a while where I dance this way, you dance that way, and we just naturally flow with it.
Because without that, you can't shimmy.
The shimmy just doesn't work. The science of the shimmy.
It's the science of the shimmy. Mia, so I want to circle back a little bit to Juicy.
Oh, Dana, corporate speak.
Okay. I want to circle back to when you don't really do corporate speak.
You, me, she, us.
She.
A-E-I-O-U.
I'm going to say the first like part to a word, and then you're going to guess what word I'm thinking of.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Shit. No. Shit.
Two.
No.
I like this game.
Okay. I just came up with it. It's cool.
This reminds me of us being on the bus at summer camp, like driving 3.5 hours and me telling you what sex is.
Guys. Wait, let's finish the game. Hold on. Shit.
Pho.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we're
Duh.
done. And now we can move on.
Wait, one more.
Do you want to do one?
Jew.
See?
Okay, we're stupid.
Was it juicy?
Yeah.
Okay. Jew. Ish. Okay, we're done. So the first time that you and I recorded was a mess, but I didn't realize that it was a mess. How did you feel about it? How did you feel about our dry run before you knew it was a dry run? You thought it was a wet run.
A wet run. It was a wet t-shirt. I mean, the conditions were not great just on the roof in the amenity space, and we had all these people trying to talk to us as usual. You know, like we can't go anywhere where people aren't trying to be our friend.
Wait, I have an insane story after this.
Okay. It was fine. You know, it's just two gals gabbing, you know, us doing our thing, and now we're just in comfy chairs with Malamars and matching shirts.
Mia, remember when we were doing the podcast and those people walked in, the 3 people?
I see them all the time in my building now.
Okay, so I'm at bowling the other night.
You saw the guy?
And the girl goes, "That's her!" And I'm literally like, I've been shot. I'm like,
I've been hit.
Oh my God, who? And she's like,
You're
I met, yeah, no, I'm literally like, is Dua Lipa behind me? She's like, I met you when you were doing your podcast. She literally came to bowling with her boyfriend who's on a team because she knew that I was going to be there and she wanted to say hi to me.
Wait, that's so nice. They were really sweet.
So sweet.
They're very friendly in my building too.
So
that's funny.
He does bowling every Tuesday, similar to me.
Wow.
And I guess she had seen my Instagram stories.
You mean like the bowling league that we were running? We left dinner and we were sprinting. And I said to Erin, I was like, you know, sometimes when I'm alone and like I just run for fun, like run from point A to point B, you just get there faster.
You
were booking it.
I was booking it because I couldn't be late to bowling. It's like a whole thing. I would have been fetching and quelling. But Mia,
Jared would have been so pissed at you.
He would have, and he wasn't there that night. So he would have heard about it from the feds. So
I was going to make a Fed joke, but...
What's a Fed joke?
Nothing.
Do it.
No.
Okay, don't be all prude.
Don't be cool. Don't be like uncool.
So after we recorded, this was another example where I heard the audio. I've heard what I needed to hear. And I was like, uh-oh, something got messed up. And it wasn't something, it was me. I messed it up.
It was you.
No, it wasn't. It was you. No,
it wasn't.
And I was like, oops, I did it again. It was me. I'm the problem.
But you did it. The again was last night. Or no, with Neil.
No, Mia, like the whole podcast that I just did alone.
Dina, I'm like really upset you didn't invite me to Keen's with Neil last night.
He only had room for 2 people.
Ugh.
And also, no offense, like I would have invited my dad first.
Fair.
But then we could have gotten a table for 4.
Yeah, a 3 is basically a table for 4.
But then I feel like Malik would have been like, come on.
Malik has been wanting to go to Keen's, but he's like freaking out over the carrot cake because there's walnuts in it. And apparently I honestly like want to have a wedding reception there like Allison Roman did.
Wait, who's Allison Roman?
New York Times canceled, like she's a writer and a recipe builder, developer.
Keen's was your speed.
Yeah?
It was
it's the best.
Low ceiling, exposed brick, iconic. Apparently,
I want to take Emily there.
She would.
Can Kayla eat steak?
Well, they have a lot of stuff. We had lamb. Have you had lamb mutton before?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is mutton?
Have you heard of it?
You were posting mutton, and I'm like saying mutton. Like I can't say the word effectively.
No, I know.
What is it?
But then I started being like, wait. Is it called mutton chops? Like, you know, no, I don't know if it is. I think it's muffin chops. Is it muffin chops or mutton?
Let's ask.
Mutton chops?
Let's ask Malik.
Oh, so
oh my God, my notifications are crazy. This is why I can't.
Look at it, Mia.
I know, I can't. I have toxic notification habits.
You have TNH.
I do have TNH.
The new Hizzo. So
H to the Izzo.
E to the Izzy. So when mutton chops, I just thought it was, and then I was like, well, muffin top.
Yeah, that's what, when you first said that, that's what I was thinking.
But did you know that a mutton is an aged lamb?
I feel like I heard that once, and it tickled my familiarity, but I did not know that
So like lamb
consciously.
chops are
Mutton chops.
No.
Why does that sound sexual? Mutton chops.
Give me some mutton. I don't. Ooh, it does. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I remember one of my first memories as a kid. I'm thinking it's like I'm 5 or 6 years old, and I'm thinking. I say to myself, this is when I hated my name, Mia, and I used to want to change my name to Nicole or Brittany. Which
I can't imagine where you got the inspo.
Sorry if you. Well, who the fuck's Nicole? Brittany, obviously
Nicole Scherzinger.
Spears. I didn't know her.
I feel like you
Don't ya? But I would think like, wow, what kind of name is Brittany? Like if you really think about it and you break down a name, like the sound of a name, like the way that your tongue and like everything rolls off your mouth, and the way right now my voice sounds like extra raspy and like it's just weird.
Yeah, that's like with any word when you say it so many times, it sounds so weird.
Like Dana.
Like what's Dana? What's a table?
Yeah, exactly. All this stuff doesn't have meaning. We just associate meaning to it.
And right. And then it's like I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just not gonna talk anymore because these words are fake.
Give up on communication.
What were you saying? You hated your name?
How'd you get on that? I don't know.
How'd you get on that, little girl?
I don't know. I was just like, I think because it was uncommon and no one we knew had that name. And same with Dana. I didn't know anyone who had.
Do you know any Danas now?
I remember Emily and Kayla went to camp with a Dana. I know a few, but you're the best one for sure.
Thanks. Like
it's such a classic name. I forget who I was telling the other night, but I was like, Dana, you are such a timeless beauty and spirit. I think Papa actually put this in my mind originally. He's like, wow, Dana's a woman of the 40s. He said like just your face and your personality. I think we had been watching Mrs. Maisel at the time, and like he just like had this New York nostalgia, and he was like, Dana's so unique, and I really feel that way.
That is so nice, Mia. And don't worry, like, I'm gonna hype you up in a little bit too. Like
you don't need to.
We're not there yet.
I'm literally so uncomfortable when anyone hypes me up.
I know, but that's why it's good to do it, because you have to live outside your comfort zone.
100%. I was just thinking about this last night, like the importance of actively, when I was spiraling last night and almost canceled on you today because I was like, I can't commit to this. Just thinking about, like, I was overthinking so much, and where was I going?
Going out of your comfort zone?
Oh yeah, I'm like no shit, I'm exhausted literally every single day. I'm not even throwing myself. I'm like injecting myself through a catapult out of my comfort zone, and it's all good practice, but it's so much to keep up with.
Well, it's also exhausting, and it's also exhausting when your day-to-day job is going out of your comfort zone. Most people get to choose when they go out of their comfort zone. Most people are like, let me try this new passion project. Oh, that's out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Most people aren't salaried on their comfort zone.
I mean, but like it could even be like it's in the little things too. It doesn't have to be the biggest things. But I was talking to my mom about this. Like you need to, all of us, to be like active citizens of the world. I think it's important to put yourself out of do something every single day, even a little thing that's just going out of your comfort zone.
I agree. Even like it is so important to like give yourself butterflies.
Yeah.
Because we used to do that so much when we were little.
Oh my God. I miss the feeling of like being on a swing where like your stomach drops and then you're like, like you're like scared but also thrilled, and it's like such a nice
That is
emotion.
a good feeling. But like where is that? Is it coming from a place of fear, excitement?
Both.
Newness?
I think you become more like tolerant, like you develop a tolerance toward feelings like that. So that's why people get addicted to drugs or feelings, you know, like you're chasing something, like you're chasing a new feeling. People just like want something new and exciting and different.
You're like, I have been addicted to the swing since 4th grade.
I love the swings.
Yeah, you do like the swing.
The feeling, I mean, even like being on a swing set, but especially if you're at, I mean, originally it was Bowcraft, but like any amusement park where you're on the swings and like just to flail your legs out and throw your arms out, close your eyes and like be on top of the buildings. Like that's to me one of the feelings of being a child that I still feel as an adult. And like I chase that feeling anytime I see the swings. I want to go on them.
That just gave me like a little
you want to go on them?
Yeah, we should. We could find a playground. You're allowed within
You know
10
my
feet,
rule,
right?
right? 100%. Tina, yeah. Um, but you know my rule about playing grounds, right? Do you not?
Your
You literally
rule?
know everything about me. How do you
It
not
has
know?
to have a slide?
No. My rule about playgrounds is that anytime I see a playground and I have a spare 30 seconds, it is my duty and calling to go onto the playground and play on it for at least 30 seconds.
Mia, like, I have known you for like 20 years. I didn't know this about you. I guess we
I'm
don't
obsessed with
really pass
this.
playgrounds together.
We don't that often,
But
I
you don't like get
guess.
out of the car.
No, I was just about to say I wouldn't like pull over my car and do that. But like if I'm walking and I'm passing a playground, I feel it is like my obligation to go to the playground and just like reminisce on my childhood and like be on the playground.
Oh my God, that is so beautiful.
Thank you.
I
I
feel
can't
like,
wait to do it with you next time.
yeah, me too. It's like your civic duty, but also that's for yourself. You do that
It's
for
for
you.
myself. Fuck civics.
Yeah. Fuck civics.
Fuck
Fuck a Honda
physics.
Civic. Physics.
I never took physics, did you?
Yeah, I feel like for some reason I cosplayed as a smart student and I took like physics and then I took like AP Psych and then I didn't take and I took AP
You took
Calc.
Enviro.
I feel like I was a personality hire for AP Calc because I remember being it and
Are you proud to be a personality hire?
it's a really good question.
Because like I'll ask you why.
Yeah. No, because this is your podcast, so
My
please.
oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, I actually yeah, you know I love talking about myself. That's why I have a podcast.
Okay.
Please.
So we were doing superlatives at my company and the team all
When
came
was
up
this?
with
When was
this
this?
like at the end of the year, at the end of 2024. It was like 2024 in review and they came up with all of these superlatives. It was like 50 different ones and I was just like, you guys decide them. And they came up with one was like the personality hire. And then I'm like guys, someone's going to get super pissed if they're,
Huh.
because from my understanding, personality hire, you're not bringing value, you're just distracting everybody. But you bring value, Dana.
Okay, this is actually so interesting because I don't see it as distraction. Maybe this is like me being defensive as a personality hire. The personality hire is crucial to an establishment to remind everyone that
It's not that deep. 100%. You're a middler. Like, you know Larry David's middler?
Of course.
Okay, you're a middler.
A personality hire, like if they're distracting, that's not okay. A personality hire needs to know.
Breathe life into people.
It's the same as a middler. You need to know when and when not to show off your skills.
Yeah.
Similar to
You're
like,
good at that. You're really good at like turning it on or turning it off, which is like rare.
what was your superlative?
I wasn't a part of it. No.
Have you ever gotten a superlative in your life?
Never. Yeah, you gave me one.
Wait, what?
When we were at camp and
Oh, this
you
is
you
great
nominated me
segueing.
you nominated me for best burp when I actually am so against that because my sister loves to belch like naughty and like you.
I belch, yeah. Like you. No,
Like
it wasn't.
you. And my sister will always belch like since I'm a kid. And then my dad will be like, "Who was that?" And then she'll be like, "It was Mia." And it wasn't. And I used to get in trouble for it. But
You're like in the corner with a muzzle and you're like, help me, help me. That's your civic duty.
you totally you publicly blasted me as being the best burper. And
Did you win?
they announced my name in front of the entire camp. I remember, but Dana, I seriously blocked this out from my memory because it was so like I was upset with you. I was like, how could you do that?
I know that you remember that, and obviously, like, you remember that because you were traumatized. I don't remember that
It's
because that was
funny
just
now.
another day of being me.
I know.
Like,
exactly.
That was just another day of me, like, sabotaging someone. But, like,
But in a kind way. You were never like mean.
no, if it was, like, sluttiest bitch and I voted for you, you wouldn't win.
No.
But I think that would be me hyping you up. I would love to win sluttiest
It's crazy
bitch.
your character really hasn't changed over the years. Like
I don't really think yours has either. I think your work ethic changed. Like,
Oh my God.
you're actually one of like the hardest workers that I know, and you're so
Thanks.
devoted to your craft. But you also are so devoted to like making sure that you have time for like the people that you want to give your time to.
Thank you.
You're very careful about how you spend your time because so much of it
so
much of it has to be devoted to work. What's your main like? Because when we did the podcast first, or when we did the podcast last, rather, we talked about camp. We talked about, I don't even remember what we talked about because the quality was so bad.
Oh God.
But I mean, you're like my best friend and we have so much fun
I
together.
am. Oh my God, thanks.
You're like one of them.
I am. That's okay. I don't need to be number one.
You know what I get so bothered by when people are like, my best friend and I were on a walk, and it's like, oh my God, like, how old are you?
I mean, Dana, you talk about that all the time. Like, my best friend and I are doing this, Dina. That's like very common.
Yeah, but I just feel like saying my friend, like everyone's my friend.
Yeah. I guess it just.
The rat in my apartment is my friend.
Oh my God.
Did I tell you where we found him?
In the bags, the bag of bags.
Oh yeah.
Your Jewish bag of bags?
Yeah.
Which I'm convinced Jewish is, recycling. They were meant to go into the recycling bin.
Do you have a bag of bags?
I hold a bag of bags and then I put my recyclables in that bag.
Fair. So what I was admiring you for was your work ethic, but how do you feel like you balance?
I don't. I'm always suffering in one area over the other. I feel like just a premature mother, but with my lifestyle. And this is, so I'll tell you last night about how I started spiraling.
Yeah.
Because this is all connected. It's all connected. Shout out Matthias. And last night I came home like
no more shout outs.
Okay. Yes, master.
I'm like, you got two. You're done.
Okay. I love how like the longer you've lived in New York, you've actually developed like a Brooklyn accent.
Mia, no, I haven't.
Yeah, you're like you talk.
No, Mia,
you
like,
do
I
it.
don't.
Yeah,
wait,
you
can
do.
I do something really quick and then we pivot back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how every conversation
I know
goes.
we haven't actually
between us.
fully flushed anything out, but we have good audio. I have a daughter, a cup of coffee, and a dog. I told my daughter, do you know where I'm going with this? Oh, this is fun. Okay. I have a dog, a daughter, and a cup of coffee. I told my daughter not to give the dog coffee. What does she do? She gives the dog a cup of coffee. Now I got a dead dog, a dumb daughter, and no stinking coffee.
That's really funny.
Is that funny? I did not make it up.
I love it. I feel like I've heard it before, but it felt new when I heard it from you for the first
I told
time.
it to you last week. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I didn't hear it from you.
It's like I told you just for the first time. Thank you.
I have good ethics. If you're not like coughing or sneezing properly in 2025, what the fuck are you doing?
I know. Probably
Embarrassing.
cocaine.
Oh.
So please go back.
Okay, so last night I started spiraling. This tends to happen a lot lately, like where I've really developed anxiety like the rest of the world, which is new for me. And I was just getting in my head about all this pressure of like, okay, well, if I'm supposed to, if I have this level of responsibility with my work and I need to be getting this much amount of sleep and I need to have a fitness routine and I need to be able to maintain the home, like I don't need to, I want to, you know, I'm just understanding like gender norms and like Malika and I living together and us, and I mean, it's been like a year of us living together, but just preparing for the future. And I'm thinking, I mean, we talk about marriage and like we talk about, I mean, how am I supposed to have the job and the level of involvement that I do and that only grow over time and then balance all these other things? It's just like crazy to think about how, and I'm thinking like, wow, I don't want to get engaged solely for the fact that how am I going to plan a wedding? And then he's like, oh, like it's not just on you. And it is on him as well. And he's very good about sharing roles. And like, I feel supported in that process, but it's just so overwhelming to think about like all the things that you have to balance in your life. And like when like us, you know, we don't have kids, but we have dependents. We have family members who count on us and a lot of friends who count on us, which is such a blessing. But like, how can you be the big spirit and presence that you want to be for everybody? And it's always going to be give and take. It's never balance. It's just about like finding the right fit, and it's constantly changing every day.
I think there's a few things. This is what my therapist does when I go on a rampage. She's like, I mean a rant, not a rampage.
I know what you mean.
When I violently take over, when when I go on a rant.
Are you saying that's what I did?
No. I'm saying when I go on a rant and I have like 18 different points, I'm like, anyways, what should I have for dinner? She's like, Dana, let's take a quick step back. She goes, if you'll allow me, I want to take some things that you said. So I just want to take some things that you said. You know, you have a really good partner. You have a partner.
This is what she says to you?
No, sorry. No, bitch, I'm so single. Like, what? My partner is my alter ego. Like,
I'm your partner.
No. Yeah, in crime. Mia, stop. Always fighting the allegations. Like, you have a partner. A lot of people that are in relationships don't have a partner.
And like the fact that I'm fully capable and I have a fucking amazing partner, and like how do people who don't have great partners handle that? I don't know. Right. It's a huge it's a lot.
Well, that's a really good point.
And
that's a very good point.
And it makes me feel like I've felt such tremendous guilt and like just fear. It's interesting, like the older I've gotten and like the more life experience I've gotten, just like the more anxious and fearful I've become. Like I don't want to live in fear. You know, I am very optimistic and I see the good in a lot of things. You know, I always try, you and I both, we are always finding the good in every day. But like, it's just crazy to think about.
Do you feel like it's like up and down where your spiral?
Well, okay, so the spiral came full circle because I was just like running through all these things, and then I'm telling this to Malik, and then he was like, you know what? We should watch How I Met Your Mother, because How I Met Your Mother is like all about this. Like you're about 28, 27, you're living in New York, like it's all this existential struggle. And I have PTSD from watching How I Met Your Mother back freshman year of high school.
Heard.
And I keep telling Malik, like, I'm sorry, I can't watch How I Met Your Mother. It's ruined for me. And he's like, no, let's make new memories. Like, we need a new memory of How I Met Your Mother. And then last night, we ended up watching like 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm crying, like happy crying, because I'm like, wow, like
Aww.
This is so wholesome and lovely, and like it's so cringe at times, but like everything at the end of the day, it's fine, and you just have to find the humor in it, and like it's not that deep, you know? Like this isn't I'm not curing cancer or rocket science, you know, like it's just not that deep. You have to not take life too seriously.
Is that you're not that deep?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, Dana, you know me, I'm silly as fuck, but then because of the level of responsibility that I have in my life, I have been just not having as much fun. Like I enjoy so many things that I do every day, but like I've forgotten how important it is to incorporate play. And just like, it's not that deep. Everything is going to be fine. And I just need to get out of my head.
Incorporating play is really nice. And also, like you were saying, when you pass a playground, you play. You want to do that. You innately want to do that. But sometimes your external factors don't allow you to do that. But it's hard to because, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, like you are actively choosing.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of be drowning sometimes. But that's what makes you a hard worker. And that is what is building your work ethic. Where like you have these really difficult situations. Like Mia, the other day when we were texting, you were like, oh, like I just had to change a tire in the rain. I would never stop talking about that.
I didn't change a tire, but I fixed the wheel like on a refrigerator. But it was pouring rain.
I'm like, oh, never mind. Wait, also what time are we at? Just so I'm aware.
We're at 32 minutes. But okay. Probably a little bit more than that because maybe a couple minutes before you guys.
Okay, I just didn't know if we were at like 8 hours.
Yeah, no, 7.5.
Wait, I've become so handy with that stuff though. I didn't change like a car wheel.
Well, speaking of gender norms, like you can kind of do anything.
And that's the best part of like everything that I'm experiencing every day through my work and the people that I'm meeting and the places that I'm going. I absorb so much experience, and like I look back at where I was 6 months ago or a year ago, and I'm like, I didn't know how to do that, and now I do, and that's what really energizes me and excites me. Like, bitch, could you change a tire?
No, I don't need you doing that.
But
I'm
that's
the personality hire.
But I also believe in hiring professionals.
Yeah, and getting connections.
No, like instead of I don't want to know how to do anything. Like there's a professional who can do it better than I can.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like I love to cook, but like I would not make homemade dumplings at home. Like leave that to the professionals.
Like Malik.
No, he tries to make other cultures' cuisines, and I'm just like, certain things, no, we got to leave it to the professional. They're gonna make it the best, and I want the best of the best, or I don't want it.
If your 18-year-old self could see you today, like what would she think? The reason why I bring this up is because I keep seeing these videos of people saying, I went out for coffee with my 18-year-old self and she XYZ. She asked if I guess this girl is like a sick mom. Like she asked if like mom was feeling better, or like she asked if she was still dating that guy.
Yeah.
And like it's so cheesy, but I think that there's so much value in looking back and recognizing what that person would think.
Yeah. I mean, when you brought this up, my first reaction is like, what would we think? Like, I didn't even think about me.
Totally. There's no me without we.
I really feel that way.
What would we think?
Like, you know, we were having so much fun. We didn't have a care in the world, like blasting music, windows down. Like we were actually the same,
And we
like
were never in a
values
car.
wise. Like our values were totally the same, where we just like, we get off on like just a nice walk and talk and just like pure simple things and just like being joyful, having fun, like just it being not that deep. Like this is literally in our blood. And but like me specifically, 18-year-old, I think like I had no work ethic before I went to BU. And like I learned how to be academic at Boston University. I did not have that I had it in me, but I did not tap into it until I went to college. And I would say like I was so excited for what was to come, but I had no idea what was to come. And like I would definitely be really proud of myself, but I would have no idea of what, like I would never have guessed that I would be where I am right now 100%.
I love that.
It's an amazing feeling. I mean, I feel so blessed that I have my family and like I have my best friends close by, and I have some best friends who are international, but
I'm like, don't shout him out.
it's not just him. There's multiple.
You have multiple friends abroad?
Dana, I'm sorry, you're not my only best friend.
Wait, what? Whatever. Let's talk offline about that.
Okay. Oh, more corporate speak.
Oh, sorry. I don't even realize it.
What's it like to like have a corporate job?
Wait, I love corporate.
I would love to like, can you like bring your child to work day with me?
Yeah, in April. It's actually in late April. I would love for you to come.
I'm like so interested because I've never worked a corporate job. I just want to see what it's like, but I don't want it.
I feel like you're not meant for it. You're not meant for like knowing what the day is going to look like.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Nothing really happens in my job where I'm like, like I have to like change a tire in the rain. That doesn't happen. But I also think that there's so much value to like an office policy. And
I wish
like,
I could like dress up for work.
Yeah, you know what? So I wore these pants on Tuesday. And
did people go moo?
They mooed at me. They mooed like
they
never
moo called
before.
you?
Are you checking your phone?
Oh my God.
Mia.
Dana, I have toxic work habits. What do you want from me?
Like, here's a really good
it's
idea.
7:35 on a Friday, but this is prime time.
Mia, do you think you're addicted to your phone?
Ugh, I wish I could throw my phone in a fucking river. I was at a concert the other night. I saw Georgia Smith. Do you know Georgia Smith?
Did we go to high school with her?
No. Georgia Smith is from the UK.
Oh,
she's
is she
actually
one of your
our age.
international friends?
No, she's not. I wish she was. She's really cool. But I saw her at Brooklyn Paramount. Really great show.
Shout out Brooklyn.
And everyone, I mean, this is like this at every concert, but it was just like particularly bad in this like theatrical, like it's a theater, you know, it's like an old school theater environment, the venue. So it was just like disappointing. You know, it's different if you're at a rave and everyone's on their phone.
Totally.
But like, I don't know, it was just, I found myself watching the concert through other people's phones instead of, you ever Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
It's so annoying.
Because then I start saying horrible things about the people doing that. I'm like, you're such a fucking
And then you're
loser.
like,
Kinda. And I'm like, I look amazing. Lined my lips perfectly. I'm like, you're such a loser. Just live in the moment. But then sometimes
wait, when you were a kid, you used to go like,
really?
yeah.
Mia,
like,
if you... Okay, so yeah, we talked about our 18-year-old selves. Sorry. And if you're listening to this and you're like, you guys are all over the place. We know.
That's how we are.
When we look back on when we first met, we were so cute, but so ugly. My mom texted me. So my dad brought up an old photo, and I said, "Holy fuck, I was so ugly." And
You were cute ugly,
And my
though.
mom responds, "You definitely were not stunning." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. You were not supposed to say that."
But look at you now, Dana. That's why she just said that. Because look at you now.
No, totally. Because if I was ugly right now, she would say you looked stunning.
Yeah.
And that's what I appreciate about her. That's it. I just feel like when ugly kids come to power, they're unstoppable.
It's so true.
Like,
Dana, we see ugly people too. Like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And we're talking about on the outside.
Yeah.
I think that when I see an ugly child, I'm like, Comedy Central, watch out.
I
Because
know.
you have a big one coming. Like a fat one.
Does Comedy Central still exist?
I don't know, Mia. Like, it's, what do you want me to say?
It's an expression.
TikTok shop.
I'm
Get
too
ready.
literal. I'm too literal.
You are too literal.
What are the latest TikTok trends that you're into?
Like the 18-year-old one.
Okay, nice. I don't watch TikTok.
Well, you're the type.
I log on like once a month and look at all the videos you
and
send
you like
me.
all my stuff.
Yeah, because
No, but like it's really good. Like I'll go viral when you log on to TikTok.
You can tell like when I'm on TikTok.
Have you ever? I actually think you have, which is why I think I'm subconsciously asking you this. You were called ugly by a child when you were young, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So
but I didn't like. I honestly, I didn't pay attention. Like I was just like it made me feel sad for a minute, but I'm like, no, I'm not. Like we actually have our self-worth as kids. It was something that was so rare. Like you and I both had this like confidence that I don't know where it came from, but we had it, even though people were definitely talking so much shit about us behind our backs.
Totally. They were like, what do these 2 3s think they're doing? And we were like
we didn't care. We were just doing our thing, living our life. That's what it's about.
If you could relive, I'll say a grade. I feel like that's easier to conceptualize.
Oh.
If you could relive a grade, not necessarily change anything, but just relive it, what would it be?
4th grade.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Mrs. Tarashok, my teacher, she changed my life.
Okay.
I like blacked out in my childhood. Like I only remember very random memories. Like I can probably recite all 5 memories of like my 3 to 10. Like
Am I in any?
Definitely.
Okay.
When did we meet? At like 8 or 9?
Yeah. Guys,
4th grade.
Basically, like for those listening, you know, a lot of new listeners with the new setup, with the new shirts. Mia and I met when we were in 4th grade, and our sisters were already going to sleepaway camp. And Mia had gone to sleepaway camp for 1 year. And then my mom was like,
Jewish
okay,
sleepaway
bitch,
camp.
Get out of my house. Like,
she's like, I want to go to Portugal.
No, Mia, wait, do you remember that? Like, they actually went to Portugal.
That's what parents should do. You know, Dana, parents are people too.
Our parents are living their lives for the first time too.
Exactly.
I love that quote. It's very important to me.
My reaction, though, when I found out that I was going to camp with you, that I had to go to camp with you, I was like, Mom, are you serious? Like, Dana, she's so weird. No. And my mom, God bless her soul, she was like, trust me, Mia. Everything's gonna be okay.
Your mom is like, it's not that deep.
It's true. She was really good at like coaching me into stuff like that. But I was not happy about it.
No, I know. And I was so excited because you were popular.
But like, I guess the first encounter I had with you was your Aunt B's Shivah at your house.
That's actually probably true. Because that
And
was in November.
I have a visual memory of that.
In the basement?
And that's also where I met Matt.
Wow. You're now boyfriend. No, I'm just kidding. I know, Mia. I'm kidding. Like,
Okay.
obviously I'm kidding. It just would have been funny if like you met your boyfriend at Shivah.
That would, Shiva baby.
I would love to meet a guy at Shivah.
Dana, I've said this before, but I have a feeling that you will meet your future husband at a Jewish life cycle event.
Oh, okay. See, that broadens the horizon.
Exactly. It could be a bris, a wedding,
Mitzvah.
a bar mitzvah, or a shiva.
Is that it? Or the high holidays?
Or the high holidays. Oh my God. You best believe you better be showing up to temple
I'm wearing
looking
my bodycon.
snatched.
I'm wearing my bodycon to temple.
What's that?
Like a bodycon tight dress.
Dana, that's so inappropriate.
That's so...
Oh my God, Dana.
Oh my God, Dana.
You know, my dad still says that. He goes, anytime that your name comes up, he goes, oh my God, Dana.
How did that start?
Just because I always say, oh my God, Dana. And now Emily's friend Maya also says, oh my God, Dana.
Is that my fault? It's catchy.
It is catchy.
And also, like, we're going to coin it. We should patent. That would have been a good podcast.
Oh my God, Dana.
Oh my God, Dana.
But it's not D-A-N-A. It's D-A-Y-N-U-H.
Dana.
Dana.
Yeah, but then you're like, I'm not stupid.
Dana. Double day.
Wait, so you know those MTA workers that I like obsess over?
Yeah.
Derek and Danny.
Wait, so you like see them in the same subway station every day?
These two MTA work. I asked them to come on the pod. They're thinking about it.
Why are you obsessed with them? Just curious.
Their energy is the most beautiful energy that I've ever seen. And I get to have it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday whenever I go into the office. When I get down there.
Down.
You don't want no muffin. Wait, what's it called? Muffin?
Mutton.
Mutton.
Lamb mutton.
So in my head.
Mutton chops.
Yeah, in my head I was thinking.
Can I Google? I need to Google what this is.
Sure, Mia. And don't check your phone.
I'm not. I'm going straight to Google Chrome.
Let me see.
Wait, what teacher said that we fight like an old married couple in like 6th grade?
Probably Miss Dragone, but our friends say that. Sometimes I don't think our friends like being around us.
Wait, mutton chops it's a beard thing. That's what it is.
But it's also a piece of meat.
Yeah, wow. I Googled mutton chops and Keen's mutton chops is the first result.
Me.
It must be a popular thing.
Well, I literally ate
Yeah,
them.
mutton chops is, now I remember. It's a beard design.
Yeah, okay. So if you're listening, take a shot every time we say mutton.
Mutton.
You know what movie I watched the other day?
What?
It's my comfort movie. I think
Cinderella Story?
Close.
Monsters Incorporated?
Further from the point. It's not animated. You and I saw it together. Please.
It's not animated?
No, it's not animated.
Animated?
Yeah, no.
Ugh, give me a hint. Wait, we actually have a really good track record of like anytime I'll be like, oh, guess who I ran into, and then you get it first try,
Yeah.
no hint.
No hint needed. NHN.
I need hints.
Mia.
Give me a hint.
I'm the type of girl you want to chew up on my bubble gum.
Oh my God, what? I have to know this. Dude, where's my car?
No.
Shh. Hot chick?
No.
I'm a type of girl you want to chew up on my bubble gum. Dina, give me another hint. I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
Short Hills.
Mean Girls?
No. Short Hills, Menlo Mall, Bridgewater. What do all those have in common?
Oh, Paul Blart Mall Cop?
Yeah.
Why did we used to love that movie?
I don't know. It's literally
Who has a more annoying laugh, you or me?
I've been told I have like a really good laugh. I don't think you have a bad laugh at all.
Sometimes I'm like,
I don't think any laugh is bad as long as it's genuine.
True. Facts.
I would get that tattooed.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, do you?
No. That's what makes us camp.
Special.
I will never get a tattoo.
When people ask you why, what do you say?
Because everyone else has them. I don't want them.
Oh, I love that. You know what everyone else doesn't have?
What?
A Juicy Couture Forever 21 collaboration.
I'm dead.
And
wait till Emily sees this.
Should I have gotten her one?
Yeah, she's just gonna borrow
Mia,
mine.
get off the phone.
I'm just taking a selfie. I'm taking a selfie with my phone that I love, that I want to get rid of.
Like, I literally don't get paid enough. So, Mia, let's wrap it up. like a condom.
Yeah, put that shit away.
This is not going to be your last time on here.
This is only the beginning, honey.
This is only the beginning. What I want to leave you with is I love you so much. Thank you for always supporting me.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Don't cry. No, you can
Bitch,
cry.
you're crying.
I always cry.
I know.
You know that
if you're not crying, what are you doing?
I really always cry.
It's a good thing.
Do you cry in public?
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Isn't it so nice?
I literally cry when I write or read things all the time, and I'm just like sobbing. But it's a quick cry. It's not like a hysterical cry.
Totally. Like in the podcast I did right before this, I talked about how I'm a quick crier, like 97 seconds.
That's good.
Give me 97 and I'll give you my heart.
That's great.
So
you were born in 97 too.
I was. Were you not?
No, I was.
Oh, so were you. Like,
okay.
why is it all on me?
Oh
I'm over it. Mia, what do you want to leave the listeners with? Like, this is their... I feel like we didn't talk about anything.
Dina, what?
Like, what should we talk about? No, I'm just kidding. What do you want to leave?
That's actually my age-old question to you. I'm like, Dana, as two like social people,
yeah.
like what, Dana, so-and-so, like what do these guys even talk about?
I love to speculate about a couple that I like that does not go, and I'm like, what do they talk about?
What do they even talk about?
But
it doesn't make
I think that
sense.
their tolerance level for conversation is like down here.
Oh,
like they are fine talking about what they're gonna eat.
Small talk? Oh, couldn't be me.
Whereas we're like up here, and if we're not having that, we're like, whoa.
Our small talk is literally like, it's like cutting right to the chase.
Yeah, but it's also
how much money do you make?
Totally. We'll talk about that next episode.
Okay.
In the meantime, thank you everyone for listening. Juicy Couture, if you're watching, please remember what we look like today because Forever 21.
Wow, Tina, your tatas look poppin'.
Thanks. It's my bombshell bra.
Wow, Victoria's Secret bombshell?
Yeah, I actually have.
Those are the best.
I have double A's.
You're not going to tell me that mine do? It's because they don't.
Stop it. Don't you want them to sponsor us? I think your boobs look good. It's like for each his own.
Good? I don't want to be good when I could be great.
Yeah, like my tatas look amazing.
Yeah, yours do.
Yeah, yours look good. And that's not that deep.
Thanks for having me, Dana. I love you so much.
Love you, Mia.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Moosh.
Mwah.